and today I want us to do a sales dashboard. And on my screen here you can see I have various steps, and my first step here is data modeling. Then we'll go to pivot tables, then pivot charts, then we'll do slices, and then lastly we'll be now doing our dashboard. And then before we do our dashboard, I want to show you the data sets that we'll be using to do data modeling until we do the dashboard. So let me just show you the data sets that we'll use. So I'll be using AdventureWorks 2020, and AdventureWorks 2020 is available online, so you can always download. So let me click on this AdventureWorks 2020. So here I have various tables. I have a calendar table, or which we can call as well rather we can as well call it a date table. We have products table, customers table, sales table, territory table, product category table, product subcategory table, budget table, and budget. But there are three tables here that we want to use, that is a product subcategory table, budget period, and budget. So let me just try to highlight the tables that we'll be using to model our data until we do our dashboard. So we'll do we'll use quite a number, but the number will be 6 tables. So we have calendar table, products table, customer table, sales table, territory, and product category table. So let me just try to close this workbook, because this was just to show you the data sets that you're supposed to use when you are modeling our data. And then we do the slice, or rather when we do the pivot tables, pivot charts, and then we'll go to slices. So I'll just close this workbook. Then now we'll go to Power Pivot. So what I'll do here, I will click on this Power Pivot tab. Then I'll go to this option for manage. Then from here now we need to source our data that we need to model, and then we can always source your data from a database, or from data service, or from other sources, or from existing connections. But in our case we'll get our data from other data sources. So I'll click on this option, then I will scroll down until I reach an Excel file, because I'm using Excel workbook. So I'll choose this option, then next. Then here now we need to browse our data path, and then we need to source it. We need to get it from here after browsing. So I'll click here, browse. Then here I will my data set is in new volume A, and then within the pivot tables and dashboards. So I'll click this one I'll choose this one for Adventure Workbooks, then open. Then I want to use first rows as column headers, so I will take this box, then I'll click next. Then from here I need to choose the data sets that the data tables that I need to use to form my data set. So I need a calendar table, I need customers, I need product category, I need products, I need sales, and I need territory. So here we have 6 tables. So this will form our data set. So I will click here, finish. Then after importing, I will just close this window. Okay, and then apparently we are in data view, and then for us to model our data, we'll go to diagram view. So this is where we'll create relationships between our table. So we have 6 tables here that forms our data sets, but we need to create a relationship between the tables. And here we have fact table and data dimension tables, and our main fact table here is sales, and I want to use star schema. So I will put sales table at the center, and then these are the dimension tables. We'll put them around. We'll put them around the fact table. And then now we need to create the relationship between the tables, and we'll create rather the cardinality between the tables will be 1 to many, from dimension tables to the fact table. So we'll start with the calendar table and sales, and the relationship between the date column within the calendar table and the order date within the sales table. So I'll connect date here with order date. And then for customers, I will use customer key. And then for products and sales, we'll use product key. So I need to delete this. We need to use product key. Okay. And then for territory and sales table, we need to use sales territory key. And then for product category and products, we'll use category, but now the cardinality will still be 1 to many, but okay, it's fine. So the cardinality is 1 to many from all the dimension tables to the fact table. Then from here now we need to create pivot tables, because already we've done our data modeling, so we need to create the pivot tables. So our next step here, now we'll click on pivot table, then we'll click here OK. Then now we want to start creating our pivot tables, and our first pivot table will be monthly sales. So I will go to calendar table, then I will drag date drop under rows, but the date here we want it in terms of months, so I will do away with the field for year. The field for quarter and the field for date. And then I will go to sales table again, and I will drag sales amount and drop in the values. Then let's try to format our numerical values within our pivot table. So I will right click, then number format, then I'll use number. I don't need I need a separator, but I don't need the decimal places. Then okay, and then from this one we can call it monthly sales, and then we'll create a pivot chart. So we'll click on this, we'll click anywhere within this table, then we'll click on insert, then recommended charts, and then for this monthly sales I need a column chart, rather simple column chart, and then within my chart I will hide the data buttons, rather all the field buttons I will hide. Then I will also do away with the totals. Then I will also add the data labels, and what data labels I will click this sign, then add element, then data labels, and I need them to be outside end. And then I also need to choose a different design. So the designs are here. We have quite a number of designs here. Let me just try to highlight so that you can see what I'm talking about. So these are the designs I'm talking about. There are quite a number of designs. So you can click on this arrow down here. Still have some other options, but I'll choose this one here. And then within rather in my pivot chart, I need to format the data labels and them to be vertically aligned, or vertically rather to have vertical orientation. So I will right click on the data labels, then I will choose your format data labels, then I will choose this icon for size and alignment, then I will expand on alignment, and I'll change here rotate all text to 270. So this one just a vertical orientation, but facing up. Then from here again I can resize, and then I will use font 8 for my data, for my pivot chart. And then from there now we need to do category sales. So what I will do here, will duplicate this sheet, and I'm duplicating because you want uniformity such that when we make our slicers, or when we click on any slicer, all our visual charts will be updated. So that's why I'm using this one. I'm duplicating, and I will duplicate for all of the charts and tables that you want to make. So let me delete this. So today we need category sales, and then for category sales I will do away here with the date field, and then I will go to products, then I will choose category, and for category I want to create I want to try create a pie chart. but with the pie chart, accessories and clothing are so small. Sorry. So let me just use a bar chart, rather not a bar chart, but a simple column chart. Then let's try to hide all fill buttons. Then we'll add data labels. Then we'll choose a different design. Then font is 8. So this was category cells. Then now we'll move to product line sales. Again, I will duplicate this sheet. So this will create we'll do a bar chart. Then add data labels. Font 8. And then we'll choose a different design. Then we'll go to gender cells. So gender cells will get gender from customer or customers, and then with gender cells we can also add some fields within the column. So I want to add category. Then for me again, I can do, let's do simple column chart. Instead of doing a simple column chart, let's try to work with the line chart, but a line chart needs when we're working with periods. So let's just try to do a simple column chart. We add data labels. Choose this font. Then we'll do font weight. Then next we'll do occupation cells. Occupation, you go to customers, then choose occupation field. Then this one also will do a bar chart, rather simple column chart. Then we'll add data labels. Then we'll give our data labels vertical orientation. So I will click on my data labels, then right click, then I'll scroll down to format data labels. Then I'll choose this option for size and alignment. Then under size and alignment, I'll change the text direction, so I'll make it vertical. The same will apply to this other data labels. Then I'll use font weight. Then next we'll do top 10 and bottom 10 customer, rather top 10 and bottom 10 products. So again I will duplicate that sheet. But before I do top 10 and bottom 10 customer, let me try to do region cells and group cells. So here, instead of top 10 and bottom 10 products or customers, I'll do region cells. So with the region cells, I'll scroll down to territory, then I'll choose the field for region, and there I don't need category and the columns. Again, this one I'll do simple column charts. Then let's add data labels. In a different format, I like the block one. Then let's give them a vertical orientation. Then our font size will be 9, rather 8. So this was region cells. Let's now do group cells. So group also will pick our field from territory table. Then this one, now let's do a pie chart. Then we'll add our data labels. And leave them inside. Then I'll choose this black design. Then the font is 8. Let's try to make the font bold. Then again, now let's try to do top 10 and bottom 10 products. Top 10 and so here we'll go to products and choose product name. Then from here we'll sort the numerical values from highest to lowest. So we'll right click, then sort from largest to smallest. Again, I'll come back with the same table. I'll click on this filter button. Then I will go to value filters. Then I'll choose top 10. Then from here now you can choose bottom or top. But here you want top 10, and then you want top 10 products. So I will click OK. Then again, let's copy the same because we also need bottom 10. But first let's create a pivot chart for top 10 products. And here I need a bar chart. Then let's add data labels. I like black, and then let me hide the field buttons and then do away with the total. And then we'll use font 8. And then you can also change the color of our visuals. You can use a different color. Okay, so this is our top 10 products. Now let's do bottom 10 products. Again, we'll come here, we'll unfilter. So here instead we'll use bottom 10. We'll go to value filters. We'll cancel this one first. Then again I'll right click, value filters, then top 10, then I'll choose bottom, then OK. So these are our bottom 10 products. Again I will insert a pivot chart. I need a bar chart. Okay. Then we'll do away with we'll hide the fill buttons, do away with the total, and then we'll add the data labels. I'll choose this format. Then again I need to change the fill color. I will choose the one I use for top 10, and then font size I will use 8. Then now the next one we need to do is our top 10 customers. So we'll right click on this sheet again. Rather we'll duplicate that this sheet, and then this will be my top 10 customers. So here again, instead of deleting this chart, I'll just go to my pivot table. I'll click on pivot table. Then pivot fields here will change from product name to customers names. Then here I will sort this table from largest to smallest, and then I will choose top 10 customers. Then I will go to value filters, top 10, then I'll click OK. So these are our top 10 customers, and then now we've done all the pivot tables and pivot charts, and now we need to do slicers. And slicers I can do a slicer with any pivot table. So I'll just click on this table here, pivot table. Then I'll click again insert. Then I'll click slicer, and then here on slicer we need quite a number of slicers, but you can choose the numbers that you want. I can choose let's do date, but date we need in terms of months, or rather we need in terms of years. That's under calendar, and then I will go again under customers. I will choose I'll choose status. The status here is in terms of whether the customer is married or single. Again, category I will go with class. And then I will also go to a group, and group I will choose a region. Not region actually, but I will choose a country, because the region is used in making our pivot chart. So I'll choose a country. And then here now we have 4 slices. And then before we do our pivot rather dashboard, we need to have a customized slices. So again, I will when you check up here, we are seeing the slicer tools, and under slicer tools we have the tab for options, and the options here are these or rather we have this quite a number of options. So from here I will choose one slicer. I will right click because we want to customize our slicers. Then I will click duplicate. Then here I can rename it modified. Then I need to change the header of my slicer to a different format. So I'll click header, then format. I need it to be font 10, then Arial and bold, and the color will be black. Then I will choose OK. Then selected item with data. I will click this one again and format it. Font Arial. And I want font 8, and the fill I need this color here. Then OK. I'll select this one as well. Then format. I need this fill font. I need Arial and size is 8. Then unselected items with data. Then I'll format. Font is 8. Fill is this color. No fill, I need this different color for unselected. Then the font is 8 and it's Arial. Then OK. Then unselected item with no data as well. I will choose font 8, Arial, fill. I will pick that fill. Forward item with data. I'll choose this fill. Font is 8, Arial. Okay. Offer selected item with no data. Again, I will choose format, font 8. Fill is this one. And then hovered and selected item with data. I need this fill. Font is 8 and Arial. Then OK. And then lastly here we have forward and selected item with no data. Then OK. So we've formatted our customized slicer, and then I need to use this. I need to use the format in all my slicers. So I will click all the slicers, and then I will choose my modified option, and then I can see how my slicers have changed. Then now we need to do a dashboard, so I will insert a different sheet. So this one is now for dashboard. Then for dashboard here, we don't need grid lines. I will go to View tab, then do away with grid lines. Then again, the background color you can change to a different color. Let me go with this color here. Then now I can insert my slicers. I can cut them, then insert. And then my slicers, I need them to be having 2 columns. So I will click option, then columns, I will make them 2. I think that's okay. And then now we can arrange our slicers. Then for me, after arranging our slicers, now we need to bring in the pivot charts. It will just place them randomly. So let me start with this one for top 10 customers. So the two are for top 10 and bottom 10 products. And then now let me bring in group sales. Then region sales. Then now we'll bring in occupation sales. Then gender sales. Then product online sales. Then category sales. Then lastly we have our monthly sales. Then from here now we can format our pivot charts. So I'll start with the top one. So I'll click here. I'll select all the top charts. Then I want to format them. Okay, let me first see the height for the first one. Is 2. And width is 2.89. So I'll select all of them. Format. Let me try 2.5. I just need it to be 2, let me see, 2.1. It's okay. And then the width will add 3.9. Then let me try to align them. So let's go to the second one, but we'll create a small gap for just naming them. So here we'll let me try to bring it down a little bit. But before then, let me just try to see if my slicers are of the same width. 2, 2, so 2, so 2. Okay. So I want to copy, I want to just check the height for the top, not the height but the width for the top charts, and have it the same with the width of the bottom charts or the middle charts. So here again I will use 2.39, 3.9 I mean. Then now let's try to use the height for this one and paste on this other two, the middle two. So you have 2.19 and this one, the width is 3.9. So here we'll use 2.19 and 3.9. So let me copy this to my charts. 2.19 and the width is 3.9. Okay, so let's try to align them. Yes, the first and second have been aligned, so let's move to the bottom 4. So in our monthly sales, we need to reformat our data labels. We'll go to size and properties, then alignment, then we'll use horizontal. Then now we need to name our charts. So here again I will insert box shape. Then let's try to change the background color to this color, and then let's call this one top. Top 10 products. and then we'll do them, then we'll bold it. Although we need this color, but the font size, the font color should be black. And let's copy this as well. So this is bottom 10. So these are our bottom 10 products. So this should be top 10 customers, not products. This is top 10 products. So let me bring this on this side. Then let's copy this one and insert, use it for naming this at the middle shots. So this will be our group cells. So this is region cells. And this one is occupation cells. So here we have gender cells. Product line cells. table is sales. And the last one is monthly sales. So let me just try to do a proper alignment. Then from again here we can also do reformat our data labels for monthly sales. So this whatever I'm doing are just cosmetic changes, but before we continue, let me just try to connect my pivot also, or my slicers with all the pivot tables. So I'll right click on this, or rather let me try to go back. I'll right click on this slicer, then go to report connections, then I'll click all the pivot tables. Then let's now create sales dashboard. Then you can give it a different background. So now when you click on any slicer, our charts will change respective with the classes that has been clicked. Okay, so let me try to choose different countries from my country slicer. So everything is changing. And then when I go to gender as well, and then when I go to class, so ladies and gentlemen, this is how to do a dashboard from data modeling to final stage of linking your slicers with your pivot tables, such that when you click on one slicer, all the pivot charts will reflect, or rather will adjust as per the clicker that has been clicked. So I hope you learned something. So share your comments, like if it is worth liking, and then please remember to subscribe for more videos. So thanks for watching, and next meet again in the next video. Welcome ladies and